In this video, we will be focusing on how to get good marks in CBSE PU exams. Okay, grade 11. See, our agenda is here. First is the strategy of preparation. Okay, and how to get more than 95 marks, the last minute revision, and most expected questions. Okay, those who are prepared for JEE and CET competitive exams, for them, they know most of the concept, most of the problem solving techniques, but where they are lagging, they should know how to write the solution in a step by step method. Okay, they should elaborate the solution. They shouldn't use any shortcut tricks while writing the examination. That is the important thing we have to take care. Okay, and those who are not preparing for competitive, like NEET students, how they can approach. See, almost everyone know the basic definitions of relation and function and matrices, determinants. Especially matrices and determinants is a easy chapter. We will discuss about that also. Now, first let us focus about relation and functions. This is a relation and function chapter in which what we are going to cover more, we are going to cover types of relation, especially reflexive. When we say reflexive, if A belongs to capital A set, A comma A must and should be R, then we call it as R is a reflexive. The same as symmetry means what it is here, A1 comma A2 belongs to R implies A2 comma A1 belongs to R. So we just interchange these elements, then we get symmetric relation. Whereas transitive relation is what? We have to connect these elements, and then we have to get A1 comma A3 in R. So everyone knows all this definition. We must and should know all the basics of from all the chapters, that is for sure. And then how to approach this basic concept for solving the problem, that is the important strategy here we are going to learn. So what I am going to do here, let me take on problem here. This is a relation we have A comma B such that 2 divides A minus B. Then that type of relation we call it as a equivalence relation. Equivalence relation is nothing but what? It has to satisfy all three properties: reflexive, symmetry, and transitive. Okay, now this is an important condition. Now what is the condition? A belongs to B, sorry, A comma B belongs to R means 2 must and should divide A minus B. Now for reflexive, what type of elements we have to look for? We have to look for A comma A. Now A comma A belongs to R means in place of B, what you need to replace here? A we need to replace. So 2 divides A, B, in place of B, what you need to write here? A. A minus A is nothing but what? 0. So of course 2 divides 0. That's why this relation holds reflexive property. Understood? Using this condition we have to prove. If it is not satisfying, for which element it is not satisfying, that you have to write. Okay, now symmetry. What is symmetry here? If A comma B belongs to R means then 2 divides A minus B we have already written. Now what about if this condition satisfies? What about 2 divides b minus a can be write here if I take minus common from this thing, but still it is 2 divides b minus a. So what I can write here, I can remove this minus, no problem here, b 2 divides b minus a. So from this condition what I can write here, b comma a belongs to R also I can write. So this way you have to understand that condition, according to that condition we have to write the steps neatly. We have to write, we have to put subheading as reflexive, under that we have to write these steps. What are the steps we have here? These steps I have to write. Okay, for symmetry we have to write these steps. Transitive also you can prove the same way. Now what if I got a new question here, something like this type of question. I have a relation here x comma y such that secant square x minus tan square y is equals to 1 on set of real numbers. This is not relation, this is set of real numbers. Now verify whether these relations are reflexive, transitive or symmetry. You can see let x belongs to R means what I can write here, secant square x minus tan square x is equals to what I can write here, 1 I can write. Why? Because we have a identity here. Just I have to replace y is equals to x in this formula. So what it will become, I'm going to get 1. So I can write directly x comma x belongs to R. Now what I can write here, x comma x belongs to R for every x in R. For every x in R. So R, what do you call here? Reflexive I can tell. The same way if x comma y belongs to R means what is the condition I'm going to write here? Secant square x minus tan square y equals to 1 I can write. Now secant square x can be written as tan square x plus 1. The same way tan square y can be written as 1 minus tan square y. Okay, 1 plus 1 2, and this one I have shifted here, and secant square y I have taken that side, tan square x also I have taken this side. You can see secant square y minus tan square x is equals to, I'm getting here 1. So if this condition satisfying means what I can say here, I can say here directly y comma x also belongs to R. See, this is how we have to improve in our thinking skill. Suppose you got this problem, how we are going to approach to solve this problem? This important points you have to recall it. Understood what I'm saying, everyone? And thinking ability that you will be getting how? By solving problems day by day. Okay, the same way how you can improve transitive here. Transitive, what we have here, let x comma y belongs to R, y comma z belongs to R, which means what condition it has to satisfy? Secant square x minus tan square y equals to 1 is the one condition. Another condition, secant square y minus tan square z is equals to 1 is another condition. If you add 1 and 2, what I'm going to get? I'm going to get this equation. Again we have to replace here tan square value by, I can replace this value, and then secant square y I can write it as it is. So after simplifying I'm going to get this expression. So from here what I can write here, x comma z is belongs to R. So R is transitive, reflexive I have already written, symmetry. So you can say this relation equivalence also. So this is how we have to solve the problems. Next, coming to functions, we have to solve the problems related to 1 1 on 2, and then once these two conditions satisfying means what do you call here? We call it as a bijective function. That bijective function concept I had explained in another video, so that link I'll be giving in the description. Kindly go through. And inverse function, how we can define, that also I had explained with the help of bijective function. Okay, few important questions also I have given there. Kindly go through it. The same way matrices also I have done the same way. Matrices I have covered few difficult level problems, especially for CBSE. They can go through. But if you guys are state board exam preparing means, you can focus first exercise problems, example problems, and that's enough. Those who are preparing for CBSE, no, CBSE it is little bit difficult examination. They have to prepare both example as well as exercise problems. Along with that, they have to solve a few advanced problems like miscellaneous problem, exemplar problems they have to solve. And one more thing, coming to this matrices and determinants chapter, expected questions are always we are going to get identity like this form. Okay, a into b plus c equals to ab plus ac. This kind of identities we have to prove when they are giving three matrices abc. The same way this type of problem also we can expect in the examination. And then every matrix can be written as sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. This is also important type of question. So these kind of questions we'll be getting. Along with this question, we have to cover properties of determinants and example problems exercise also, and solving system of equation. Solving system of equation with the help of A inverse. A inverse means what? Adjoint of A divided by dta. So this difficult level and easy problems I have uploaded in my video. That video also I'll be giving you in the description. Kindly go through it, kindly understand the concept. If you have any doubts, just let me know. Type in the comment box. Subscribe the channel. All the best.